Righty, so we're gonna move on straight towards Wolves versus ACT for a Week 92 match 2 Game 1 first half. It will be Wilding Gardner, Acrobat, and Aeroplanist here going up against Opera. Boys Opera is also considered one of the best, but we're going to have to see here then. I say ACT have quite a bit of advantage here with Boys Opera round 1, but let's see how Wolves survive. Let's see here, boy. Who are we gonna go first? We're going to go after Yavi, who's playing Aeroplanist. Aeroplanist first chase against Opera in Shrine. It shouldn't be too bad at the end of the day. We're gonna Shadow Dance back here immediately to be able to see where Aero is, but it seems like Aero's gonna be able to take that Palace Speed Boost here, thankfully. If you didn't have the Palace Speed Boost here, I feel like Boy definitely could have gotten the hit, but aside from that, we do have Jetpack ready just on time if we want to use it to get in between pallets, and I think we will dash and get immediate hit right over. So for Yavi here, it's more or less just, it's really the biggest decision of whether you want to use this early or not, the Jetpack. I feel like using it early might have been a little bit of a better option there. You could definitely rotate out, but where could you go to? Maybe middle, or maybe just put the pallet down first and play around that single pallet to see if we can wait until Blink is ready before we receive a hit. But for now, Boy is gonna basically have the time of his life since Blink is now ready and there's no pallets left here for our Aeroplanist to use, but it seems like the survivors are decoding pretty fast here as well. With no jetpacks remaining on the hands of Aero, Aero should be going down here without even utilizing Blink. Yavi did a good enough containment is what I would say. Ooh boy, Jesus. But all survivors didn't really rotate early game, which is why the Cypher Machine seems so fast. With the Blink saved up here too, there's no chance of rebound kiting from the survivor side. If Boy really wants to, we could try and go for a double down situation with the Blink. We're gonna break the pallet here because there's no way Wilding's gonna rescue that early. If we want, we can try hit Wilding. I'd say it wouldn't be too bad. We can try hit Wilding. But I guess for XMX it's really just about it's about the journey now for XMX. How is he gonna get out of this area when he doesn't have Boar on him afterwards? Because it's, oh, we shouldn't have hit there, boy, no, my friend. I don't think we should have hit the Wilding Boar for the second time. Just wait for him to get down, hit him, and then get a double down situation since Wilding can't run fast anyways. And then you have Aeroplanist nearby as well, who basically can't rebound kite because there's no items remaining. So I don't particularly enjoy that hit on the Boar. Like if you were any other hunter that needed presence, fair enough, like Gala, I would understand. But when it's someone like Opera Singer, I wouldn't really say that was the best course of action. As Wilding does get healed by 47 here, the Acrobat. We are going to go for a second rescue for sure, since we still have Boar. We're most likely going to use Boar right after rescue, but not going into rescue, so because it doesn't seem like it's worth it. Wilding can make his way in slowly, but he might be forced on Boar here. Can he make it on time? Oh no, there's no shadow. Okay, there's no shadow dance, fair enough. If there was shadow dance, that would have been really bad for Wilding, but it is going to be a double down situation as Aeroplanist did place down the pallet, and right now it's more or less, ooh, that hit it over the pallet somehow. Damn. Okay, damn, that hit it across the pallet. With that in mind, but with the Cypher Machine's prime, the Cypher Machine's prime, pretty key on the last Cypher Machine, and trump card has changed to abnormal. So like that 60% Cypher Machine will not be stopped. That 60% Cypher Machine will not be stopped, as Boy here is looking for the King. Gardner, Cypher Machine 67%. We're gonna get Bubble up first and try and rotate away. So if we really want to do this can still be a tie game. One gets healed first, and then Acrobats goes to decode afterwards, since Shrine Cypher Machine has not been decoded at all since Aeroplanist was there 24/7. But I guess it's going to be really hard for Opera to actually do much aside from map controlling. But the last 3 Cypher machines are pretty far from each other. We're not going to shadow dance. We're going to walk towards Gardener first. But okay, no, we're going to double back here to bait out Wildling. I don't think we can get Wildling down fast enough. This is going to be a free 20-second containment for Wildling. Free 20-second containment for, well, 30-second containment for Wildling, because Wildling only got on board once or twice. This is his second time, so probably 40 seconds. Okay, and then there's 2 other survivors decoding the Cypher machines together. So we might want to double back for Wildling then. The moment Wildling decodes that Cypher machine, we probably would teleport over, unless XMX decides to not decode until his board is almost ready. Probably 10% cooldown, but it seems like that 75% Cypher machine is currently being decoded by Wildling, and we're just looking at where Gardener is right now. That one pallet is considered as a long pallet for me. For me, it's more or less of a really long pallet, and for the survivors, it's going to be a down on the Gardener. And are we going to pick it up? We are going to pop open here. It wasn't the best pop, but we're going to go towards the X gate first, as Acrobat is the one on the gate. We do have teleportation ready. We do have Fireball, 8-second nullifiers, ability nullifier here on Opera. And it seems like we would be able to get Acro down. We're most likely going to be forced to teleport here as well. I would like to leave a shadow for you before you do any of that, but that's Wildling hit number 1. But sadly, there's just pallets in between. If we don't shadow dance back here, your remnants are gonna disappear. We probably want Gardener to open the other gate, and if that's the case, Wildling goes down. We're gonna have to check here immediately and go back for the Gardener on the other side of the map, who is already opening the exit gate. 15 seconds, 14 seconds, 12 seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Ooh, not enough time. 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Gardener goes down. Meanwhile, Acrobat goes to open the other gate. We're going to check Gardener first, but Acrobat is already back there. Gardener, this is her first chair, but there's only 6 seconds left until that gate is opened at where again? At Graveyard Gate. We do see footprints here. We do see Acrobat's footprint. I guess Boyd somehow manages to get a 4-man elimination game like this. No, it could still become a tie. This is probably still a tie. If we're being real. Oh, that's a very nice dodge. We need to run. Acrobat use up self-heal. We need to go back as soon as possible and just get someone down, because Gardener's before half rescue. Wildling got on board. Gardener does have a shield, but I don't think that shield is going to matter much. Shield. Okay, fair enough. Oh, we're not going to get the gate open on time. I don't think we're going to get the gate open on time. I don't think that's possible, as Gardener deking. Terror Shock down. Meanwhile, Wildling goes over to heal the Acrobat, but that doesn't really matter, does it? Because we have teleport ready, and we can just go out and look for the other survivors. So this is going to be Gardener's second chair. Well, it is still a 3-man elimination game. It should still be a 3-man elimination game. From what we know, it should still be a 3-man elimination game, as Boy does see where Acrobat is. Wildling's right behind. We're gonna have to be a little bit more careful here. Just break one pallet and we can try TP back to look. No, we're gonna go back for Wildling here first. We're gonna be very careful here. So Wildling is priority. Wildling got on board. And then Acrobat's on the gate. Okay. Acro goes down. Terror Shock. Okay. It's still a 3-man elimination though, because no matter how much they struggle here, okay, Cherry Acrobat first is fine. Acro is dead on chair, I'm quite sure. He's dead on chair, right? He's not. No, he's not. First chair. Okay. Felt like we could have slugged. Gardener's on the other side right now. Wildling doesn't have board just yet. And Gardener is going to get out bubble first. Okay. So with the bubble here in mind, we still do have teleportation. We're going to shadow dance back looking for the Wildling. Okay, Wildling's caught off guard there. It's oh, no, never mind. Oh, no, never mind. That's hit number 1, but that's okay. We're not too worried. Hit number 2 is going to register here fairly soon as well. Wildling, can we dash? We're going to teleport back looking for Gardener. Gardener's right there. There you go. I feel like for boys playing this really safe, which I do appreciate. We're gonna have to be very careful of Tram here as well. Meanwhile, Wildling will be going down, and I don't remember who's who now. I don't remember who got chair, who didn't get chair. But hello to Gardner. Hello to Gardner. Break the palace, and Gardner's gonna go down here. Okay, let's share Wildling and then go for Acro's nearby as well. Acro's nearby. I see Acro. Drop. Oh no. 74% self heal. Hold on. We have a ball. Hold on. Hold. Oh no. You need to drop down. Remnants. You need to drop down remnants first. No! The fireball. That was somehow barely. Oh my lord, GG's. Let's see, it's gonna be Chuan here as Opera Singer with Trunk Detention alongside with Blink. Survivor always, it's gonna be Wildling, Seer, Gardener, and Prisoner with double window speed boost alongside with Flywheel on the Seer, no borrowed time, and double tightener on both Gardener and Wildling. Okay, so quick look around. Tong Ai is gonna go to look for 11 here first. No, Wildling didn't get on board, so I guess Wildling is just a no-go. We could try force Wildling a little bit to get him on board, but it seems like Tong Ai right now is more or less looking for our Prisoner in Graveyard. But Prisoner's already looping around this area. Can we loop one more time? I think it's a little bit hard here. Egg decides to rotate away first since there's going to be remnants left nearby. It's not a bad plan, and it's also the fact that we're in more or less of an opener, well, a bigger area to play around in. And of course, with the Prisoner here, I do think it depends on whether or not we would want to go for anything more. We're in a bit of an open area here, which means we could try Electrocute here. Okay, never mind. You know what? That will work. That will actually work pretty well. With the pallet there being dropped down, Egg, that's a vault over. Ooh, that was a slow vault, but thankfully we got over just on time. I think muscle memory helped there a little bit. Once again, open area. Electrocution will allow us to get in between the pallets, but the hit will still register regardless. For Egg, his connection is near his cipher machine, near the cipher machine where he is containing. So I guess he's probably going to look for he's going to look to decode that cipher machine just for a little bit, but it's a blink down. I mean, the good news here really is just with the fact that Egg now has full electrocution points. So, with that in mind, we are going to be able to see the drop down there alongside a 4-man elimination rate going up towards 24%, but the tie game is at 25, so I guess that's fine. And of course, with the connection destruction there, the connection didn't really do much, aside from just helping Prisoner getting his electrocution back. But it didn't really help the survivors with the decoding progress, so that is about that. Meanwhile, we do see Gardner is going to be the first one towards the rescue here. This is going to be Persona 5 Emma. And with Emma here, we're gonna get a hit on towards Gardner first. It seems like we timed that really well. And of course, Prisoner is gonna set up connections first and foremost before we go down. Since he does know that there's no point in rebound kiting, let's just go towards the deadest corner possible. Then with the last two cipher machine there, survivors can definitely still get a tie game. They're gonna be more focused on tie game here, but Wildling does need to come in. I feel like Wildling got on board a little bit too early, but it seems like he wants to harass here with the pushback, but then I feel like we could have stayed. Well, I guess it doesn't make any difference since Mudo is 50 seconds first ride anyways. So he's gonna have to get off sooner or later. There's gonna be 25 seconds left on the clock for Mudo here. I guess it didn't really matter anyways. The earlier you get on, the better. But with all things considered, 53% on both cipher machines. Last two cipher machines, 53%. We're going to be able to get the rescue here. Does Wildling really want to So drop down. Whiting wants a body. I don't know about Whiting body blocking because he moves very slow. Whiting moves very slow here. And then you're against Max Presence Opera pre-nerf. So like even with Whiting here, like okay, it's understandable you want to get the body block, but you probably won't be able to do much because you do have that movement debuff when you're off the board. So with the teleportation going out, let's see here, Cypher Machine decoding progress currently at 95% at Graveyard, but of course without any teleportation left on the hands, preferably speaking, we would want to get here to well we need the other two to heal. Because if Seer is the one here containing a full health, no one else can come into decode that Cypher Machine. So Whiting and the Gardener has to start healing right now. We didn't get a hit there. Very nice flywheel. But someone has to come in sooner or later. Someone genuinely has to come in sooner or later. Oh, we didn't get the teleportation right. We're going to be able to loop towards the next pallet. And the moment Whiting comes in here, I think we could start popping. The moment Seer gets a hit, we can pop. How is our decoding progress? We're not there just yet. We are not there just yet, but it seems like game 1 can become a tie here for ACT. We're going to be able to pop open the Cypher Machine as there is still so many pallets left here unused, but see it going down here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that is fine since we do not have teleport. 40% decoding progress, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's opened. There we go. This will be a tie game here for game 1. Let's congratulate both teams and moving on straight towards game 2. Let's move on then. This will be second half of ACT versus Wolves. It will be tonight here with Teleport alongside with Confined Space Detention alongside with Teleport, as I've said. Survivor wise, it's going to be Gardener, Acrobat, Antiquarian, and the Wildling. This will be week 9, day 2, match 2, game 2, first half of ACT versus Wolves. Okay, then it seems like Twiline's gonna spawn at the entrance of the small ball right here. Meanwhile, Acrobat is just behind us. But Acrobat is really good on this map though, so I don't know about chasing Acrobat first. But you know what? Aside from Dash, Acrobat holding on towards the ball right here. We have to jump now, which is good. Oh, we didn't manage to block it fully, but the persona was Confined Space Detention alongside with Wanted Order and Impact alongside with Berserker. I would say more or less it seems like for Sen right here. Like, it's just so strong. Like, this map is just so strong, especially, well, it's strong for the survivors, but I guess we're barely able to dodge the fireball there with Dash, Shadow Dance back. I thought Acrobat could have went upstairs with that jump, but I guess we decided not to do so, because if you could go up towards a big bow, especially in areas like this as well, it shouldn't be too much of an issue for you. Now, we don't have Blink, which is a really good point as well in hand, and Acrobat, yes, he might not have any items left on his hands, but without any Blink here, and of course the flywheel out of the area, we probably do realize this definitely could be a tight game as long as I can get this guy down as soon as possible. Now, we do have our second fireball ready, but we're going to dash it here instead. It's not going to stop Opera Singer at all except for hinder her movements for a little bit, but aside from that right now, there's really not much left here for us to use. We do have Shadow Dance here. We're going to see how we play it around. Sen thinking that she would have Shadow Dance back, but no, it doesn't seem like that'll be the case this time. With 2 and 68% Cypher Machine decoding progress here from survivors, this will be a tie game at a dominant 28%. If we round it up, it'll be 28%, but 4-man elimination and 3-man elimination rate around 20% plus. There's still a good chance for Opera here to win, it seems, from Isense's prediction. But of course, Wildling, we are going to be able to get a first hit here, but as long as a second hit doesn't register, it's fine. As long as a second hit doesn't register here, it's fine. As Gardener gets a no damage rescue, Wildling needs to get off board now. Ooh, we managed to cancel the dash. Damn, that's really nice. Is Gardener getting rid of the chair there, I wonder? We can't really see from Gardener's perspective, but Acrobat with no balls here remaining. We're trying to play around, still trying to play around. We're going to be able to get the vault over okay. Okay, you can vault over during dash animation. When you can vault over during dash animations, Opera's attack speed is not fast enough to get a Terror Shock there. They did nerf it by like 0.23 seconds, but you know, that nerf did help it quite a lot. We didn't get a pallet stone there, unfortunate, but that's okay. That's okay. Wilding's going to be able to finish off his Cypher Machine, and Antiquarian's going to be able to finish off her Cypher Machine. So Wilding comes rescue first, meanwhile Antiquarian finishes her Cypher Machine to come and support Gardner with the rebound Kai. I don't okay, nice pushback. Can we get a struggle free? We got a struggle free! Wildling! Wild! This is the first time this... Oh, damn. This is the support that we want. But this is still Opera at the end of the day. But the struggle free did help us a lot. Hawaii is losing a lot of momentum right now, as Gardner did manage to get her bubble back up. But this is a Gardner without any items, so we have to keep that in mind. Ooh, we didn't time that one correctly, sadly. Gardner was in an open area. I feel like that should have been at least a normal hit taken, but not a shield from the bubble. A new Cypher Machine currently being decoded. Acrobat is now being healed, but if you want to go after Gardner, there's going to be Antiquarian and Acrobat decoding one Cypher Machine together. Oh, friends. This is the whole, you know, the power of friendship. Sorry. Been watching My Little Pony a little bit recently. My bit younger Cinnamon, but I'll get the hit down. Nice. Been watching My Little Pony. Oh my god. Aside from that, we are going to get the pickup and the chair down here on towards Gardner, but I wouldn't be able to stop. Whiting should not get on board. Whiting has wanted order. Okay, might be a little bit hard here then. Whiting might be forced on board. Yeah, if it wasn't for wanted order, then it could have been fine. But Whiting could become the biggest target of this game, as we do see where Acrobat is. Acrobat going towards Shackgate, which is fine. But the side can just 20-second disarm right after you get a hit. So, like, it doesn't really matter there. Whiting needs to bite... Oh, okay. I was about to say Whiting should buy time until Mudo is ready. But I guess if we're going to target Gardner, it's also fine. We're going to go for a Whiting here. Ooh, not a good idea, I feel. Because Whiting should take 2 hits. Let Whiting take 2 hits. Let Whiting take 2 hits. Yeah. They know. They know that Whiting needs to get board ready first before they'll pop open the Cypher Machine. So just let Whiting take 2 hits. That's what matters here. That's what matters here the most. That's what matters here the most right now. I don't know why I added an extra S at the end of what. That's what matters. Okay. English. Haha. English 101. Teleport over. Acrobat. Hello to you. But Acrobat is only... second chair. Acrobat second chair is fine. Whiting off Mudo, 30-second cooldown on the board. You do see him on the exit gate here as well, but I don't think Opera's not fast enough. This map is too big. Well, the exit gate is too far apart from each other, so Opera's not going to make it here on time, especially with the fact that you can't really teleport too smoothly across the map. But yeah, the exit gate is going to open. Let's congratulate 3-man escape here for ACT survivors. Damn. Moving on. Righty, so Boy insists attention alongside with Warp here on the Bonbon. Bonbon needs a tie game here against a team like this. The Warp is good against Cheerleader. But once again, let's just remind ourselves, ACT manages 3-man escape. As long as Boy gets a tie game here, they will be winning against Wolves. But let's move on then. This will be Week 9 Day 2 match 2 Game 2 for the second half of Wolves versus ACT.
张狂挽留移形，
直接冲着小蝶去了，
是比较经典的博弈的小。
Alright, Boy is in a nutshell. We're looking down to get as much Hunter's Instincts here as possible, but also at the same time, I feel we're not putting. So what we're doing here is we're gonna look down, try to catch up towards Acrobat as soon. Well, not Acrobat. Who's in front of us? I didn't. cheerleader as soon as we can. And then during that time, we're going to save as much stacks of bombs as possible. So then when we have like 5-6 stacks, we can drop it down to start locking D-King from his movement across the map. But once again, you're up against a cheerleader here. Unless you decide to use Pom-Pom immediately, it wouldn't be that easy for you to be able to get much, as a 5-second bomb did deploy down, and we're going to be able to see a Pom-Pom here immediately coming out from the survivor side. Now, we did warp over towards the other side, but once again, there is still another Pom-Pom here left to use. D-King, we flywheeled it, and we are going to be able to get out of the area. Now, we're going to wait for the slow debuff to guarantee the bomb chips on cheerleader. That's what we want to do right now, as Anti-Current is nearby, but I don't know whether this is a good idea or not. Well, I guess it is, because we don't want to go after Anti anymore. 5-second bomb deployed. Cheerleader, being the cheerleader she is, no realizing that is a 5-second bomb, and now Auntie is back with the support. Okay, Auntie is back with the support. We're gonna get a pushback here. Bomb if she wants to aim for more, we're gonna have to see if it's a double down situation on the what again? On the chair camp. We're not jumping down just yet. We do have a 2-second, 1 second. Doesn't chip a little bit of. Oh, that didn't go over. Ooh la la. This is going to be pretty hard for Bomb to get any more than Auntie. Is just a little bit too annoying at the end of the day. Oh, can we change targets for Auntie? No. I think we change for Auntie, right? Right, because cheerleader is kind of a lost cause if Auntie is still nearby. Cheerleader is kind of a lost cause if Auntie still nearby. Cheerleader 5% movement speed boost once again from Encourage. I mean, Auntie doesn't need the encouragement. It's Cheerleader that needs the 5% movement speed boost from the encouragement. And right now, without any items remaining, seems like Anti-Korean will become the next targeted chase. 487. Their flywheel was used. But it's fair enough. It's fair enough that it was used. That's a nice ship. That's going to be a hit. Okay, I thought that didn't hit for some reason. And it's going to be one remote control bomb here down as well. Now it is more or less still a... Okay, that's a chip down. Cypher machine wise, it looks like it's more or less a tie game, but a lot of this is going to depend on accelerated decoding. Now we know where Cheerleader is, but accelerated decoding starting in 35 seconds. You know, 35 seconds, and of course with Mercenary here, elbow pad number 1, immediate refresh on a cooldown of items. We're going to be forced to come in early here to rescue, but I don't think that really matters. Especially when it's Mercenary here, so we can just elbow pad in immediately towards the chair. I guess there's a chance for a double down situation. We're going to get the rescue here, and it's got double down. Okay, that's fine. But the only reason why this is fine is because we have no Cypher Machine decoding progress. As Anti-Courier, 1 chip remaining on until she goes down. And of course, that would be enough to kind of... The thing is, the survivors here don't really have that much of a bad what again? They don't have that much of a bad decoding progress. And of course, Patient just has to use hook early to get towards the area. As we do see as well, Patient already used one hook to get close. There's 2 hooks remaining on her hands. We're gonna hide behind the rock there. Meanwhile, Cheerleader can pop on towards Merc. That's what Cheerleader can do. But Patient needs to go in around now. We're gonna have to be really careful. Ooh, wait, might be force. Oh, might be Phil Rescue. Ooh, might be Phil Rescue here. Bonbon, can we do it again? Can we? We can't do it again. Oh, we can't. Patient can do it. Bonbon can do it. Well, then it should be a tie game still. No one can rescue now. Should be a tie game still. No one can rescue now. It's a little bit unfortunate with a double down situation on the Merc, but it is what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it, sadly. Boys, Bonbon. I mean, the Anti-Current did a really good job on the supports, but I don't know about XMX coming to rescue when he has only 1 elbow pad left. That's my opinion anyways. That's a 2-second bomb drop down. That's another 2-second bomb. We got a chip onto his Mercenary right there, but the Cypher Machine will pop open here immediately as XMX will become the next chase here as Cheerleader is going to get out of the area. That's going to be a chip. That's going to be a... Ooh, missed a triple bomb, but the remote control bomb will register. And no, I guess it's just a game of waiting. Cat and mouse right now. Seems like the power of friendship didn't work this time. Because they were too late. Cheerleader seems like she wants to go in for the rescue though. Cheerleader is going to be able to make it. But warp. Mirror on the wall. Can we go? Do we see cheerleader? I wonder. Do we see cheerleader silhouette? I wonder. I don't think we do. I don't think we do, but we're gonna go for patient first, who's on this side. Patient. Meanwhile, cheerleader's gonna go back. Can we double back here real quick, boy? Well, boy just needs a tie. Oh, wait a second, boy. Go back, 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 go back. It's time to go. It's time to go. You're gonna be able to see where cheerleader is the moment you go back. Oh, my lord. Merc after half rescue. We're gonna be able to get the rescue there, and boy, he's gonna have to go back towards the chair. Pompon, there's 8 stacks on... Well, XMX is just going to run towards the corner to guarantee the tie. I guess it's not a 3-man elimination, which is the good news. As long as it's not a 3-man elimination, it's overall good. But, a little bit unfortunate here. That's going to be a chip. And that's going to be a normal hit down here. XMX. That's going to be a target guarantee tie game against Wolves. But let's congratulate ACT for winning game 2. Moving on straight towards game 3. Alrighty, my friend, boy, this is going to be the deciding round. If you can get a tie and your survivor can get a tie, we win against Wolves. But once again, this will be Ento Prospector. Oh, okay, Prospector is here. And okay, this is a full Sculptor encounter team. Nice. Righty, so boy, okay, this is Arms Factory Sculptor. We're gonna go instant attention here without any pallet, without any window lock, so no confined space. And it seems like Yavi will become the first chase here. Entomologist's first chase for Sculptor. Not good, because Entomologist moves a little bit too fast. We don't have fast pallet breaking here as well, but it seems like we're going to be able to see Yavi as well. It's going to be pretty easy here for Yavi to dodge a lot of these statues, especially with the bees on hands. We do have to also take into careful consideration... Careful consideration of what? Ooh, we got a chip there. Damn, that's nice. We can't really hit the bees over the walls. I don't think that's possible. Is it possible? That's a nice dodge, but that's a hit on towards the bees. And I guess Entomologists will be able to get a seer support here. We should be able to get towards the no, we aren't able to get to... Ooh, nice flywheel. Prospector support. I don't know how to commentate this anymore. Prospector support. Addiction, pull back. Nice hit. Nice hit. Pull back. Pull back. No, pull back. No, pull back. Yavi, you're gonna get double looped. Okay, nice stun there from Prospector, but Addiction is activated and Yavi could not dodge that statue, sadly. With Prospector being out here right now, it doesn't really matter if we get stunned or washed not, because Chairing will be priority since your Prosy wasn't decoding when you wanted to harass for the Entomologist. The blink there was good from Boy, I feel, but I also was a little bit risky in my opinion. But a 4-man elimination rate at 25%, meanwhile a tie at 28. Tie is currently the most dominant. But even with the most dominant, I think it will be tie. I think they should be tie, because that chair, it's really hard to get any chips, because like it's a chair with basically no walls behind it. If it was walls behind it, you can at least restrict the first officer's movement. Oh, that's a nice chip though. Ooh, can we get the... Ooh, okay, we got the chip, but we didn't get the hit. Ouch. Ouch. You can't do anything against... yeah. It's a bit too hard. It's a bit too hard to get a hit on towards Ento when she vault fast like that. Didn't get a chip there. Our Cypher machines... Now, the only issue is we don't have enough statues on our hands for Rebound Kai. Because, like, the Rebound Kai here definitely will come true. And, you're playing Sculptor after all. But then if you don't have statues to... If you don't... a bit slow. I do think she vaults fast as well with those honeys. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Oh, oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, ho, honey. Oh, vault over, Tower Shock. But, yeah, the thing is, we didn't land any of mobility statues at all. Boy, 118 heart rate though. I think his heart rate is broken. Heart rate is broken, but Yavi is at 173, lol. 173 cutting a Sculptor, but it was a really good rebound kite. Wow. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But aside from that, Cypher Machine is going to be playing from all sides. First officer Cypher Machine 91%. Who's going to come in to rescue? Prospector. We're a bit late. I feel like we're a bit late. Sculptor, that's a nice chip. You actually vaulted. No. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. 487 was a bit late there. I feel like the rescue coming in was a bit late. We do see a bit of a disappointment face at 487, but I guess he does have to travel quite a bit of a distance there as well to make it through. We're gonna pop open here. We're gonna nice chip. Nice chip. That's going to be a pop open with no statues at bush. 487. At least we have 2 magnets on our hands for Posy. But blink. Blink. Nice chip, but blink. Oh, we're going to get the stun here regardless. Okay, the stun pull-in. That's fine. Magnet speed should still be applicable here for Prospector, but with Dungeon in middle, we're really rushing for it right now. Boys, being very careful here. We blink open here. Okay. We blink open here. There's nothing you can do about that blink with no flywheel as well. So let's congratulate the tie here then for ACT Boy. Could have, it was still a tie at the end of the day, but that was thanks to the chair cam and Prospector coming in late. But let's move on to our second half then. Alright, this is going to be Joker here coming out from Tongai's side. On a map like this, I don't think it will work. You could chase after Mercenary, but that's not going to be the best case of it all. Professor finally came out as well. Surprisingly, this guy came out as well. But let's move on, and this will be Wolves versus ACT. Weeknight Day 2 match. Alright, let's see here tonight. That's gonna be Co-op 2. Co-op 2, what again? What was it called? Co-op 2, Skin. Sorry. Co-op 2 Skin. And of course, with the Co-op 2 Skin, the good question is who are we gonna go for first? It seems like we're looking at where Sen is right now. It will be Insolence Confined Space, alongside with Rage, Berserker, Impact, and Wanted Order, alongside with a 10% attack recovery booster as well. With that in mind, pallet drop down there will be fast, but once again, this is a map in which there's a lot of pallets and a lot of windows. Unless you lock those windows or pallets first, there's really not much you can do in situations like these. Now, Flywheel isn't ready just yet, so it seems like Sen will be taking a normal hit here. With the normal hit in mind, we do have Shell Shock ready to predict the blink. But once again, that's only if we can predict the blink. The Flywheel is currently ready, but we didn't get it out. Why? That's a really fast down there on towards the Professor. But I also just feel like it's because it's Professor we're talking about. But let's not forget once again that it's a clown, so you can still have a potential. You can still potentially sell. From elimination rate, it's the most dominant right now at 34.5%. But you see, the thing is. Can we force Merc to rescue here? If we can force Merc to rescue, it will be better. The earlier we force him off chair, the better it is, so we can get elimination progress gone as soon as possible. That Flywheel is a bit of a boomer. Not boomer. Ouch. I can't really criticize much because you're playing Professor. I did not understand this Professor pick, but okay. Did we pick Professor just so Tongai picks a Joker? I wonder. But the 4-mana mission rate is still pretty high, as Barmaid did give the doubling to Merc. And it seems like Merc is going to come in for a second rescue here as well. Our 4-mana elimination rate went up to 44%. This is the highest 4-mana elimination rate I've seen since a long time. But okay, Flywheel. Not Flywheel, but I'm so ready for IVC, guys. That's gonna be a hit. And the rescue. Meanwhile, Professor having no items left. Can we drop the pallet down? We drop the pallet down just on time. Blink. We need to force out Blink. Shell oh, never mind. Oh, he shell shocked. Okay. We thought about the same thing. Okay, at least we thought about the same thing. So shell shock is now on cooldown. We're gonna play. Ooh la la, mamma mia, hallelujah, Ave Maria. So Two things in mind. Merc needs to look for an item or go towards somewhere safe and decode. Merc needs to go towards the safest area possible to decode. Preferably at the very inner depths of Emperor Runes, right? And then Barmaid also needs to go look for an item because she has none. Barmaid has a speed doubling, but that's not going to be enough to do anything. Sai, can we go into Shack, I wonder? It'd be better if we... Excuse me. It'd be better if we can go into Shack. But we're only missing one Cypher Machine here, so like, even with such a fast down, as long as the survivors play this correctly, it doesn't really matter. It's a little bit of a hard area to play. Rounding. Oh! Oh, what? Was Barmaid that skinny? Was Barmaid that thin? Barmaid is not that thin. Barmaid is not that thin. You're hardly... Are you on a diet? Tell me your diet. Who's your dietitian? Tell me your diet routine. I don't need to go on a diet, but all the women in the chat want to know. I want to know too. What is that? So we're just drinking Dublin to get slim, eh? We're just drinking liquid. I guess that's how it works. With that in mind, it seems like we are currently on the run out of this area. Currently 51% decoding progress on Patient Cypher Machine, but who again, Barmaid is going to start decoding as well as Factory. With a Factory decoding progress here though, I feel like really the biggest question in mind is who, where, how, and why. Who, where, how, and why. As Swan is still around looking. Mercenary is at middle, yes. He will go back towards half health. But with all survivors here at half health, we're just decoding a Cypher Machine each by this point. So, like, if Merc can go to middle and look for an item, he can come and rescue Patient. That's what I was thinking, but Barmaid is in a bit of a dangerous spot here. We're going to be able to see where Toai is. This is okay with them. Okay with them. We're most likely going to chair here and change targets to Patient. Oh, but the thing is, right, Joker doesn't have rocket dashes anymore. So I don't know how to feel about this. If Joker doesn't have any rocket dashes anymore, I don't think it is necessarily a good thing for them. Right now, I don't know about the rescuing. Okay, we're gonna pop one here immediately. That's fine, I guess, since as long as Mercenary stays in middle, everything should overall be fine. Let's see if we can actually hide here. Okay, Mercy will be found. Mercy will be found, but Mercy can run immediately towards the exit gate here. You know what? The tight turn and movement speed boost is gonna be the divine saving grace of Merc right now. We're still going to be able to get out. It doesn't really matter. Let's congratulate the tie game here for ACT Survivor. And ACT, they finally won. They finally won. And against Wolves at that as well.
Sitting at a big blue lake, looking at the clouds as they're passing by, wondering where you at. I wish you could be with me and seeing all the things